So one of the first things that is very important is that we understand, or the kid may understand, about his hands. His hands are very, very important. When you close your hand, there's a way to close your hand and make a punch. And I'm going to show you that way right now. Now you might look at the camera, it might be backwards, but this is my left hand actually. To you it might look like my right hand, but this is my left hand, okay? So I take 4 steps to close my hand. Step number 1, okay? Step number 1. Step number 2, okay? Step number 2. Step number 3, okay? Step number 3. And step number 4. Okay? Let's do it again. Step number 1. Step number 2. All the way down. Step number 3. Number 3. And step number 4. Just tilt it a little bit. A little tilt. That wrist should be a little tilted. We're going to try it again, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, you may ask the question, why we close this hand? You want to have it nice and tight, because if it's nice and tight, it's more solid and it will hit the target harder. Okay? It's going to feel like a rock hitting that target. But if your hand is loose, you could hurt your hand while you're hitting the target. You could hurt your hand, and your hand is not as hard as when you have it nice and tight. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that 4 right there, a lot of people ask the question, why you have to tilt it like that? Okay, if I have my hand like this and I throw my punch, it's going to be a straight punch. Okay, see that again? If I throw my punch, it's going to be straight because I have my hand straight. This is my teaching. Remember, everybody has a style. Okay, if I have my hand tilted and I throw my punch, it's going to land with the knuckles. Okay, so I have it tilted, land knuckles first. Some boxers prefer this style, land all knuckles at the same time, and some boxers prefer this style. Okay, so I have it a little tilted and it's going to land with my knuckles. Okay, so when you throw that punch, you twist. Okay, the reason you twist, because you're going to use your shoulder to protect your face. You twist, and at the same time you twist, you're going to land with these 2 knuckles, the first biggest knuckles. These first biggest knuckles are going to be landing when you take that twist. Okay, you're going to land with your knuckles, because these knuckles here are the strongest knuckles. These knuckles here are fragile and they could easily break or get injured. They're very soft, softer than these. These are very strong. Okay, so you want to close your hand. 1, 2, 3, and twist so you can land with your knuckles. Land with your knuckles. Bring it back. Land with your knuckles. Bring it back, and keep your hands nice and high in front of your eyes. Okay, boom, in front of your eyes. Okay, and twist so these knuckles will land. So that's what you're gonna do. That's your first step, your first lesson. You're a champion. Go get 'em, champ.